Hey guys, thanks for joining us. This is Dr. Schenkenstein from Matrix Gamers, producing our first Minecraft video, and this is just a top 10s list for beginners at Minecraft. It's nothing complicated, a lot of the stuff you may know, but if you're new to the game, it's some stuff that'll really come in handy and you'll probably appreciate it later in the game, so just go ahead, sit back, and enjoy.
Number 1.
Jump blocking. If you guys have ever seen a high mountain or somewhere that you just can't get to, jump blocking is a great way to reach high places. It's very simple. You just jump up and place a block beneath you. I know that it took me a few hours to figure out that I could do that, and once I realized it, it made it a lot simpler if I'm trying to get somewhere that is, usually it's somewhere high. You can also go somewhere, diagonally or across if that's where you're looking for.
Number 2.
Right analog stick to prevent falling. If you click down on your R3, otherwise known as the R3 button, it'll prevent you from falling off ledges and different cubes that are usually high up or close to something dangerous such as lava. You notice that I am just floating, it seems, above the ground, but I'm actually still, the game sees it as I'm attached to that block, so that's why I'm not falling. But as you see, if you jump while you're hanging out over a block, you will die.
Number 3.
Right analog stick to place blocks, to build to a designated pathway. It is the same button as the previous tip, but this serves a different purpose because it's not just for staying on the block or prevent yourself from falling, but it's to help you get to where you need to go to build somewhere. It comes in handy because you can build to the side, you can build below you, above you. I had a castle that I built, and it came in handy as I was trying to illuminate the inside of the castle. It was probably 50 blocks high, and I had to place torches throughout the whole dome infrastructure, and it saves a lot of time.
Number 4.
You can't mine iron ore with wood, and you can't mine any other type of resource without iron. In obsidian specifically, you can't mine without diamond. As you can see, I'm hacking away with a wooden pickaxe, not getting anything. It'll still show little pieces of it spitting up if you're mining it with a different tool, but the block will never finish the mining completely without the right tool. So remember, it's diamond for obsidian, and then you need iron for all resources except iron ore itself, which you can mine with stone.
Number 5.
Spawn prevention is this tip, and as you can see, if you place light sources such as torches around, they will not spawn in your area, but monsters or MOBs will come into your area if they see you. They'll chase you down no matter if there's light or not. So they do prevent mobs from spawning, but they will not stop them completely from coming in your area. And as you can see, zombies over there, different MOBs across the waterway, but my little light torch zone is safe.
Number 6.
This one you might have noticed, it's scrolling up and down in your crafting box or your crafting list. For people who are detail oriented, you might have noticed it right away, but I seem to have skipped over that, and once I notice you can scroll up and down, I seem to forget that on certain items. So just be sure to check every single one of them, because you might be missing out on very important tools or food or armor or something like that. As you can see, if you press X, it tells you a detailed description of what purpose that item serves, and as well as the ingredients needed to make them. So just go mess around with the craft box and you can find a lot more information around in there.
Number 7.
Do not lose your map. This is a big one. Beware of the B button when you have your map out. The first time I ever played, I joined my little brother's map, which he's the one who bought this game when I started playing it, and I didn't know anything about the game. I accidentally pressed B just to get out of the screen, and I accidentally threw my map down on accident and ran off and forgot it. And it can come in handy because there's so many locations that you'll want to remember where they're at, and without your map you might never find them again. So beware of the B button for losing that map.
Number 8.
Y button for fast transferring inventory items. Whenever you're near a chest or a crafting box or even a furnace, you can press Y and it'll instantly transfer your inventory to your designated spot, like your chest, for example. You can also press it to get it back into your inventory, and it saves a lot of time if you're not picky about which particular order your items are in. Saves a lot of time. Y button.
Number 9.
Make sure you build your bed, and you have to sleep in it. You have to build your bed and sleep in it. That way, if you do die, you will respawn where you last slept. Now remember, if you delete your bed after you slept in it, you won't respawn near that bed. It has to be in place. You cannot delete it. Now you can temporarily destroy it and put it somewhere else in your house or somewhere else entirely, but you have to have it built and stable. So just remember that you cannot delete it entirely or you will not respawn when you die. And that's a big problem for if you're on survival mode and there's a lot of MOBs that you'll need to have that bed in place. And as you can see, I'm going to the top of the mountain and I'm going to jump off and die, and I'm going to spawn right next to my bed with all my goodies still there.
Number 10, son!
Now cooking your meat, whether it's fish or pork, restores significantly more hearts than raw pork. Now you notice I'm jumping off the side just to destroy my health. And if you're noticing how it's going up on its own, I'm on peaceful mode. I forgot to switch that. But raw pork, I believe it's 1 or 1.5 hearts it restores. And the cooked pork, you'll notice in a second after I jump off a couple more times, the cooked pork restores 4 hearts. Makes a huge difference. So if you do get pork, don't waste it using it raw, unless you just have an abundance if you're pork rich. But if you're not, make sure you cook that because you're gonna need it, especially if you go caving. If you're a survival player and you go caving and that's the way you like to play, you definitely need your meat cooked. You can notice right here I take out a bunch of my life and immediately eat that, and look, it fills it straight back up with the cooked pork, and I got an award. Yeah! Hey guys, appreciate you watching it. Make sure you just give me some comments, click the subscribe button if you are wanting to see more content. I'm going to continue with this Minecraft series. I'm going to pick a seed of the week. So if you have any seeds that you'd like to share, you can shoot those to me at MatrixGamers11, which is the YouTube username, or MatrixGamers.com, which is a website currently under construction. And we're also going to produce some more top 10s. We're going to do some top 5 seeds for the best seeds of each category, including best spawner seeds, best diamond seeds, best unique landscape seeds. So again, just comment, like, subscribe, and hit me up with any seed information you may have. Thanks, guys.